Hey guys, welcome back to Startup Central. Today we're going to be discussing 4 pieces of news about airdrops and things you need to know, time windows that are fast approaching, and in general, information that might be useful to you if you are farming the airdrops that we have been discussing in the previous videos. So if this is interesting to you, do like this video and let's get started. Okay guys, today we're going to be discussing 4 different airdrops. One of them is Nibiru. We already discussed that. The time window to participate and earn more points is closing, and I'm going to show you my browser in a moment so you can see what you need to do. Again, we're going to be discussing Mode, which is kind of the similar situation than Nibiru. Of course, Mode is not a thing that is as urgent as Mode. Then we're going to be discussing LINEA. There is a new way to earn more experience points that will directly affect the amount of the airdrop that you are going to be receiving. And lastly, we're going to be discussing updates about the Solana phone because there's an NFT, and I'm going to show you what you need to do to see if you got it, and hopefully that will increase the amount of money you're going to be getting if you purchase that phone from them. So let's go to the browser, and the first thing is this announcement by Nibiru. Nibiru chain, again, is a blockchain that will be airdropping really soon, guys. And one thing that I want to tell you is that now that we have surpassed $60,000 per Bitcoin, I'm sure a lot of these projects are realizing that it might be time to do the airdrop. It's not worth doing an airdrop during a bear trend because people are not as excited. They don't want to participate as often. But in the peak of the bear trend, oh, that's a whole different animal. So I'm sure we're going to be getting announcements next week and maybe in the coming days. But for now, Nibiru, they just said they're going to be closing this window to earn more points. So if you already did some of the tasks on that video, I already discussed this airdrop, then you might be interested in knowing that there's more that you can do. Now, all of these are new tasks that I hadn't realized that will be expiring quite soon. And I already got a number of points. I got 36,000 points. Again, my take is that this will directly, I got 16,000 points. My take is that this will directly affect your airdrop. So most of them are really quick. It's just retweeting, liking, and that's basically it. It's nothing that you need to spend gas on. And that is going to be closing in the next coming hours. So I'm going to try to publish this video as soon as possible. It's going to be expiring by the end of the month, but this is UTC time. So the next, and I'm going to, of course, as always, I'm going to leave the links in the description of this video in case you forgot where that link is. Now, the next one I want to discuss is Mode. You can still get more points by doing these other tasks that are here. They might be having some upcoming ones, and you can do this task several times and earn more points. So, I mean, that is not as urgent as Nibiru, but if you can do one task a day, you will be getting a lot more points and hopefully a larger airdrop. Now, the next one I want to discuss, and this is not entirely new news. I've been toying with LINEA Park, which is another way for you to receive experience points. So if you participated in that Interact airdrop information that we discussed earlier, actually that was by the end of December, I showed you how to qualify, how to earn experience points. You should already have those experience points in your wallet. And by having a number of them, you can actually multiply, because each one of these tasks will give you a number of experience points. So this is the first. This one will not give you any experience points, but then it will take you to action and strategy. If you add all this together, you will get a number of experience points. I think it was something between 30 and 40 or 60 at the most, depending on what you're doing. The RPG is kind of boring and slow and glitchy, but you need to get through this one before you can go to the other one and so on. So you cannot just go ahead and click on these ones because you need to start doing these other tasks. Now, the interesting thing here, if you go to VIP Zone, is that by clicking here, if you're holding already a number of experience points, you can multiply this quest's experience points by 2 or by 3, depending on how many points you are already holding. Now, you need to be selective because you get 3 tickets to multiply them, in my case, by 2. And so I would imagine that these ones would, the ones with more tasks could potentially give you more experience points. Now, again, LINEA, if you get more experience points, then you will get a larger airdrop. So it's worth, if you have been farming LINEA, it's worth going through all of this. And if you have not done this before, and back in December when it was open on Interact, this is your opportunity to start qualifying for this airdrop. Lastly, guys, and I hope this is going to be a fast video, this is Solana. And they have this page where they're talking about different NFTs. This is if you referred people to buy the phone. And by the way, thank you guys, all of you who bought your phone. I'm sure you're going to be happy when you get those airdrops. But thank you for helping me earn this 2 NFTs. I don't know what they're for. As I was mentioning in that video when we discussed the Solana phone, they might be worth something. I hope they're worth something, but I know it's always nice to collect these things. And I'm sure that Solana, the way they did it with the first phone, they will use NFTs to assign you something in terms of an airdrop. Now, if you already purchased your Chapter 2 phone, you're going to be getting a Chapter 2 pre-order token. So this signals the projects that are going to be airdropping that you are worthy of getting this airdrop. So that is already a good sign, guys. So if you were wondering, do I have to go and claim the airdrop somewhere? My take is that no, because you are getting this token, and that way there's 6 projects that are going to be airdropping in this second version of the phone. They will already know who to airdrop to, which is your case. As they say, tokens and NFTs are your identifier. Ecosystem teams will be able to use Element NFTs and the Chapter 2 pre-order tokens in connection with their rewards programs. We don't have any news about what they will be dropping and when, but if we go with what happened with the first phone, the total airdrop, depending on when those tokens or those NFTs were being sold, it was around 3, depending on when you wanted to sell those, between 2x and 5x of the cost of that phone. So these are the ones that are going to be airdropping. They actually have increased. Now, before it was just Drift, Solend, Helium, and Dialect, and Monkey. Now we got Step Finance. So if I remember well, it was just 4. Now it's grown a little bit. So guys, there's a ton of things that you need to do. Now that, again, that we are close to all-time highs, if you have pending tasks in these other airdrops that I have mentioned in previous videos, guys, it's time for you to take actions, because if snapshots are taken, it will be, time out. So I hope you can make the most of all this work that we have been working for during the previous months. And I hope that we all get amazing airdrops. So if this video was interesting or useful to you, don't forget to like it and subscribe to Startup Central, because we keep talking about airdrops, crypto gems, and in general, how to make profits in crypto. See you in the next video. Bye-bye now.